Oh, my first message. Right, why bother? I'd like to be your friend. What's your nice to meet you, H. This is my friends come here to chat. Let's talk about friends. Do you have a best friend? I'm sure you'll find your best friend sooner or later. In the meantime, how about you and I hang out together? Not a cat person, huh? I've met my friends at school. Where did you meet? What do you do with your friends for fun? You know what's fun too? A clothing swap party. You've got to try it. Hey, I just remembered. Wanna hear about a clothing dare game I played with Tom? Okay, tell me if you change your mind. It's a funny story. Would you tell your friends that something looked bad on them if it really did? I think it pays to be honest. Would your friends tell you if you had food stuck between your teeth? Sheesh. That awkward moment when you see yourself in the mirror and shriek, did I look like this all day? But sometimes it's better to stay silent, especially if you can't change anything. Wanna hear how I screwed it up once? Yeah, you're right, it's better not to tell the overcut story. Okay, by the way, is there anything in my wardrobe that looks funny on me? Phew. Thanks. Yeah, I usually put lots of effort into finding stuff I like. Do you know what can be big trouble? If you and your friend have the same crush. Has that ever happened to you? Me and my friend Kirsten had the same crush once too. In the end we ditched the guy. Our friendship was more important. Cool. Is there anything you don't like about your friends? Wow, you really get along. Cool. Do you have a frenemy? Good, there's no need to hang out with people you can't trust. My frenemy once said that I look really stupid in my new skirt. Later I found out, she was just envious of it. So silly. Are you ever envious of your friends? Of their looks or achievements or clothes? Woohoo, congrats. That's another thing about you that makes others envious. Right. Have you ever had an argument or a fight with your friends? Because you get along really well or because they're stronger than you? How about this? Have you ever yelled at your friend to stop singing an annoying song? Oh well, the funny point is, I found myself singing it later. My friend laughed her head off. Fine. Quick, truth or dare? Have you ever told a secret you promised never to tell? That's really nice of you. Everybody should keep the secrets safe. Okay, I'm thinking. If you promise not to tell a secret to anyone, does your best friend count or not? I think anyone means anyone, even a cat. Megan and I used to get into all sorts of trouble together. Wanna hear what we once did? Okay, maybe some other time. Oh, I miss my friends back home. Do you have any long-distance friends? Oh. It feels good to know that there's somebody on the other side of the planet who likes you. Cool. The best friend isn't the one who helps you get out of trouble, but the one who's with you for the ride, and for the laughs, of course. I'm enjoying talking to you, H. H, do you like animals? Are you here to tease me? Right, let's see what you've got. Let's talk about pets. Do you have any other animal friends besides me? But it could be a lot of fun. If you could have any animal as a pet, what would you have? Let's play a mini game about pets. Would you have a zebra for a pet? You're right. Stripes are. How about a chameleon for a pet? Right, I think it's okay. Do you think a lemur could be a pet? I agree. One lazy family member is enough. How about an elephant for a pet? Right. Where would you even put an elephant? You could put it into the fridge. Right. Would you ever have a pig as a pet? I'd starve if I had a pig. Indeed. What about a bat? It's a nightmare. Catching a mouse. Ear chinchillas are why not? Do you have something against little cute hairballs? I bet you could generate a lot of static electricity by rubbing them with a balloon. Hey, would you have a penguin as a companion? You're right. The poor penguin would be sweating all the time. Cool. Would you ever have an octopus as a pet? Smart. Buying shoes for an octopus would bankrupt you. Are you a movie fan? Oh. Do you prefer books over movies? Let me know if you want to meow about movies. Fine. Lots of my friends are avid fans of Game of Thrones. Are you watching the GOT series? You should give it a try. It's one of the best shows on television right now. Quick question, celebrity chit-chat, yay or nay? Oh, let's be more specific. Let's talk about celebs. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you gossip? Seriously? What's the latest celebrity news you've heard of? The royal wedding? Phew. Are you good at identifying false rumors? Don't worry, I won't take advantage of that. Which celebrity do you find hot right now? Alright. If you could exchange your life with a celebrity for a month, who would you choose to be? Oh, admiring from afar. Have you ever seen a celebrity in person? Then you need to visit a big city where they do filming, Vancouver or LA or SF or NY. What do you think of the paparazzi? Do you think they're annoying? Really? How'd you feel if they kept popping out of the bushes wherever you'd go? I once met Alex Pettyfer and saw some minor celebs. Right. Many fans break into tears when they see their fave celebs. Would you cry as well? Me neither. Do you want to hear what some celebs said about their crying fans? You sure? It features Taylor Swift, Katy Perry and Colton Haynes. Well, you can ask me about their crying fans anytime. If you could meet anyone famous, past or present, who would it be? I'd be excited to meet Coco Chanel. I'm just reading her bio now. Would you like to hear more? Okay, you can always ask me about Coco Chanel later. Cool. Who's your favorite celebrity couple? It's hard to have one since they usually break up regularly. Do you think they'll stay together? Sadly, most of them break up so quickly. It seems that time flies faster in Hollywood. Test me in a game of I Have Never. Wanna play? Have I told you about my first crush? Roger was my first crush. We were 8 and we sat together in class. Indeed. One day he turned to me and asked me if I want to be his. We both liked the same flavor of ice cream, so I'm glad we're becoming friends. One time 2 guys got into a fight over who was going to take. There are so many other ways to win a girl. Okay. Love is full of coincidences. Want to hear what coincidence brought Tom and me together? Well, anyway, it's a great story, so ask me later if you want to hear it. What's the first thing you notice in a person of the opposite gender? Would you rather date someone intelligent or someone beautiful? Do you think I like Tom because he's funny or because he's handsome? What do you think Tom likes more, my eyes or my sense of style? Where would you rather have your first date, on the rooftop of a skyscraper or in a fancy restaurant? I'm a big fan of Cinderella and fairy tale endings. Do you have a favorite fairy tale? You're right, they're all great. I have 3 female flatmates. You can imagine how many love problems I hear on a daily basis. Want to hear about them? I don't blame you. We could record a movie about cool. I have a great knock. Wanna play my April Fool's Day quiz then? Oh, okay then. Right. I love being here. Can you guess where this place is? It's in Paris. Going to Paris was my big dream. Do you like traveling? Interesting, so you're more like a house cat. Okay, would you like to hear a story about when I met Talking Tom? No romance in you. I have a cute story from the karaoke bar. Wanna hear? Okay, wanna talk about music? Alright. Cute pets make everyone happy, don't they? Wanna talk about pets? I understand. Pets can be pests sometimes. Ooh, I have an idea. You're gonna love it. Let's talk about you for a change. I have some fun questions. Ready? Oh. Just tell me when you want to talk about you, okay? I could do with some music here. Are you into music? Really? That's unusual. How about remembering the best days of your life? Yup, school. Wanna talk about school? Okay, I can understand you're not wanting to go back there even in memory. Sometimes I put on my sunglasses and pretend nobody knows who I am. Love sunglasses? Want to chat about it? Oh well, I did want to be alone. Fine. Almost everyone is keen on sports. Tom likes getting worked up about some team sports, but you don't see him playing for a team. I think it's the not getting sweaty thing. Cats don't sweat, so heavy activity is out. Wanna know more? Fine. I can give sport a rest. My friends back home enjoy hearing about my adventures in Paris. Want to hear some of those stories? Alright, ask me later for my stories. Indeed. Next door to this cafe is an antique junk shop. Its clutter is always escaping onto the sidewalk. Do you like bargain hunting? I think this is a pretty scenic neighborhood. I love taking photos. Do you? Maybe there are enough photos in the world. Huh? How many languages do you speak? Sometimes it gets too quiet round here. I usually keep my e-reader in my purse. Are you into books? Not a bookworm then. Okay, when I get a bit bored I like to doodle. Do you ever catch yourself doodling? I'm surprised you have time to chat with me. The best cure for boredom is to get active. I've taken up skateboarding. Have you tried it? It does take a lot of balance and practice. Cool. Since living in Paris I've gotten a lot more into exercise. I walk and bike and even do some parkour. Would you like to be a famous explorer discovering? Right. You have the Zen attitude of no worries. Whatever shape you are, you still need style, to wear clothes and to enjoy what others wear. I can help you with your style. Ready? Oh dear, no style. Some parts of cities are crazy with traffic. Does it bug you? Okay, but I think traffic's a bit of a downer. Wishing for music can be dangerous. I might get stuff I hate, like my parents' music. Fancy a moan about classical music? Lots of awful stuff. Did I just hear my cell ring? No, must have been yours. I'm so addicted to my phone. Are you the same? But aren't you using it right now? I use my phone to stay connected to my friends. Are you the same? Always texting and tweeting and posting photos on FB? It's a wonder you even enjoy talking to me. Fine. My friends back home enjoy hearing about my adventures in Paris. I miss seeing them but it's good we can stay in touch. Some stuff I only like to discuss with people the same age as me or older. How old are you? The coolest years, eh? This must be the moment for thinking about others. Do you believe altruism exists? Perhaps this isn't the topic for you. When I met my boyfriend Tom, he was a complete stranger. Do you know him? I can hardly believe you don't know him. He gets around. Wanna hear about him? You can always ask me to chat about Tom later. Right. Tom is my sweetheart. But that doesn't stop me having crushes on some celeb heartthrobs. Want to hear more of my Paris adventures? Just ask me to talk about Paris and we'll return to my adventures whenever you like. Perhaps you find TV stars the ones to watch. I used to watch a lot of TV, these days not so much. Are you a couch potato with square eyes? But perhaps you'd still like to chat about TV? Okay, I'll believe you're one of the few who don't care about TV. Okay. One pleasure that goes with watching TV is eating ice cream. Curling up on a pile of cushions with a dish of creamy goodness is wonderful. Cool. Are you one of those who use ice cream as comfort food? But you do still like it and want to talk about it, don't you? What kind of ascetic are you? I think ice cream is fine stuff but whipped cream is even better. I should order some here. do some control tests to help me decide. I'll bet you want to chat about milky goodness, rich creamy butter and impossibly delicious cream, don't you? You fear getting fat just from talking about them. Coward. I can make you want to eat something right now, chocolate, am I right? Do you want to talk about the world's favorite food? Wow, don't you like chocolate?
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps you're hungry for me to tell you a story? Okay, we'll keep chatting here. Fine. It's so cosmopolitan sitting here at a sidewalk cafe in Paris. Are you enjoying it too, H? Is there something you'd rather talk about? It's so soothing staring at the clouds. Perhaps if you tried seeing things in them. There is a side effect of having pets that we could talk about. Poop. Wanna go there? I thought that'd put you off.
Mm-hmm.
If you're wriggling in your seat, maybe you'd like to talk about fidgeting? Keep very still for the rest of our chat then. Maybe your wriggling cause you have a guilty conscience. We could talk about stealing or security. Which is it to be? Okay. You got out of that one, but I'll find one for you soon. Cool. If you are wriggling cause have something on your mind or you're ill, we could chat about your problem or alternative medicine. Okay, you are in the pink of health. Okay. I love reading magazines. I probably see too many. Are you into colorful diversions like this? Not even into serious journals? No, don't tell me. I'd be bored. A big time sink for some people is playing video games. Are you guilty of that? One less thing to use up your day. Don't think I'm always lazy. When I was at high school I had several summer jobs. Would you like to chat about things I've done to earn some cash?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you'd get tired hearing how many things I've done. All that work as a stylist has really honed my fashion sensibilities. Would you like to chat about Les Parisiens and about your looks? Perhaps you don't have a look. Sad. Indeed, I could help you find what suits you. Would you like that? You really are determined to know nothing about fashion. Fine. I can guarantee only fashionistas are going to want to hear about my fashion role model. Is that you? I thought not. Okay, moving on. Perhaps your family rules your life?
Mm-hmm.
Then maybe that's not a good subject for us. When I was a kitten I got into lots of trouble. Was your childhood like that? I guess it was too dull to talk about it then. I just love sitting in my cafe, enjoying little treats and hanging out with you, H. Cool. I wish we could go to a party together. That would be fun. Right. Hey, we could at least talk about it. Would you like to hear about parties in general or the story about me and Elise? I like to make my own jewelry for parties. Want to hear some of my tricks? Fair enough. You've had enough of like stuff. However long you live there's always time for a story, don't you think? Okay, we'll keep chatting here. Okay. You probably want to go on Facebook and tell all your friends how cool it is talking to me. Shall we chat about Facebook, then you will know about my page before you go off to post to your friends?
Mm-mm.
I may not friend you. Are you sure everything I tell you is the truth? Can you tell when someone isn't telling the truth? Shall we talk about it? I should give you a lie detector test. Fine. People have a weird way with words. They don't always mean what they say. It's like lying all the time. Want to explore this odd attitude? I'll leave you to your ignorance then. Watch out. Now must be the time to have a little talk about money. Ready for a chat on the green folding stuff? Think you're one of the 1% who don't need to worry about it, do you? Perhaps the opposite of money is charity. Sometimes I think giving is about guilt when it should be about kindness. Are you the kindly donor type or the one who has better things to do with their money? We should talk about it, don't you think? You've turned down discussing money. Cool. It's all down to the life choices you make. I'm still a teen, so I've got lots of choices. We could go play at horoscopes and fortune telling instead. Would you like that? No wish to see the future. You'll choose in the dark then. Indeed. All this chatting makes me love sitting here being waited on. Want to order me something, H?
Mm-hmm.
While we are relaxing here, feeling beautiful, maybe this is the time for me to share some beauty tips? I'm not going to give you a makeover right now, but okay, let's look deeper. Discovering that I share my body with lots of tiny organisms fascinates me. Knowing what is going on may save your life. Want to come see? They'll still be there even if you ignore them. I don't know anything about that. I'm starving. It must be time for something to eat. Are you ready for some sushi, a bit of cheese, a burger, or just a macaron? I guess I can't tempt you, yet. Okay. Some people prefer to eat proper meals, not snacks. I can offer you lunch or a planche. You really don't want to talk about food today. Maybe we should chat about helping the planet. It's a fascinating subject to me, is it for you? Ecology is a closed system for you, I see. Right. Sometimes doing the right thing is just a matter of recycling. Do you want to talk about recycling virtues or smoking sins? Alright, neither naughty nor nice. I bet I can name a sort of pollution you've never heard of but experience every night. Cool. The answer is light pollution. Do you want to talk about it? I'll leave you in the dark then. You can see the Eiffel Tower from here. It's all lit up at night. Can you think of something very light but of immense importance to life on this planet? It is bees. Without them we'd go hungry. Want to learn more? Don't be so waspish. Sometimes things go horribly wrong. Shall we talk about car accidents? Avoid it for now then. Getting into a crash is easy in France. They have silly rules for their traffic circles. Want a good moan about Parisian drivers? It may be impossible to escape talking about French driving. We could go round and round on a ring road, cruise a circle on a Segway, or take an electric car for a twirl. Which do you fancy? You won't go round in circles. Sad. Fine. Maybe you need a rest. Ready for me to tell you a story? Okay, we'll keep chatting here. Let's go back to the Stone Age. I love dinosaurs. How about you? You don't love dinos? How come? Scared by one as a child? You surely love whales? You would eat them? Some small saving grace you have then. Logically, after whales we should chat about water. Do you agree? Not even a single drop? Oh well, go thirsty then. Cool. I read about the cat you pet today. I wish I could meet her. She looks like a mini-me, fluffy white fur and big blue eyes. Would you wish to chat about your wish list? I wish you'd decide on what you'd like to talk about. Indeed. Perhaps you'd like a less fluffy subject for us to discuss. How about something important like fairies? That seems to indicate a lack of belief. Shush, don't say it out loud. I'm sure you think my head is up in the clouds, but I think it's just gone into my old treehouse. Shall we go play there? When someone tells about the Hogwarts treehouses, you'll be sad you missed out. Right. Living in a tree sounds like one of the 60s fads. You could call most fashion a fad. Sounds like we should talk about fads, shall we? You never had a yo-yo or a slinky or a Furby. Okay, poor deprived soul. Now if only you could win the lottery, you'd be a happy person, yes? Would you rather talk about anger? We'll peaceably go on to something else then. I love having a creative passion for what I do. I'd love to talk about the creativity in your life. Are you feeling passionate about this? How lackadaisical of you. Here's a subject everyone can enjoy, becoming rich. Such a lovely fantasy. Shall we go dream together? I feel like chatting about something beautiful like sunsets or beaches. Which would you prefer? I can't always be perfect. Shall we talk about how making mistakes can be good? I think this is a mistake. but I'll let you make it. Maybe you'll learn something. I suppose you'd call making stuff having hobbies. But it could be collecting or studying or traveling. Shall we chat about hobbies? Okay, you can be secretive about your hobbies. I'll just imagine. Cool. Sometimes I like to do something totally retro, so I've started playing board games. Shall we chat about them? Go directly to jail. You're no fun. I know something you have to do every day. Can you guess? Not even a little guess? Okay. Let's go and explore your subconscious mind in dreamland. Ready? No moments of revelation for you then. Okay, let's go from private moments to public ones. I love singing. Shall we chat about the joys of song? Mute is not saying a word. You don't have to sing to play an instrument. Perhaps we should chat about that. Interested? You're just not an output device. Right. You need music to dance. It's a different way of dealing with music. Shall we move to the music and chat? Ain't got no rhythm? I can't believe we haven't talked about shopping yet. Let's chat about my fave subject. Are you keen? Okay, we'll avoid it for now. Maybe the thought of shopping online will tempt you. It's just a click away, yes? You could turn down shopping without having to leave your chair. Wow. Perhaps you can't shop if you're having problems with your credit cards. Would you like to talk about it? There's a lot of credit card crime out there. It's good to be careful. Fine. Perhaps you're ready for me to tell you a story? Okay, we'll keep Sweet, can you spot the difference between real and fake big name designer products? If a deal is too good to be true, the product is probably fake. Wanna talk about counterfeiting? One temptation I'm sure you succumb to is gadgets. Lovely techno toys like those we're chatting with now. Shall we share what we've got? Don't want to keep up with keeping up to date, okay? Without science we'd have no gadgets, but we don't think much about it. We could chat about the weird and wonderful if you'd like. I think those who hate science are called Luddites. Indeed. I had issues with biology classes at school cause I loved animals so much I didn't want to use them for research. A really cute little feller that caused me trouble is the frog. Shall we chat about them? Okay, we'll hop somewhere else. Cool. Is a zoo a cool place to visit? So we won't go there. Let's talk about the weather. Was that too dull? I have another odd thing to talk about. Here's something you never thought I'd chat about. Cleaning out your closet. Ready for some spring cleaning? Must be the thought of all those allergens in there. Allergies seem to be sweeping the planet like a plague. It seems like everyone has some. Shall we chat about them? Stay in your clean room then. Okay. Maybe the best thing is to keep people at arm's length. Shall we chat about our personal space? You are keeping me far away. Sad. We can always feel close online. In fact, we can do amazing things together. Shall we check out the possibilities? Solitude is a sad state. I know what to do. Teach you about smiling. It's not as simple as you may think. Ready to grin and bear it? How very Parisian of you not to want to smile. Here's something to make you think but not smile. Are you ready to consider what the various parts of your body are worth? As you want to keep your cool, we'll move on. What is the most important convenience of modern life? Many things are cool, but staying cool is cooler. Air conditioning. Ready to go chat about air conditioning? I'll leave you to simmer then. Cool. While we're on air, let's talk about air travel. Millions of us can fly, isn't that odd? Want to talk about life on planes? I'll leave you to travel on old-style transport. Being up in the air makes me think about the stars. Would you like to fly a bit higher and go into space? Earthbound, from fear of space or love of Earth? Shall we talk about it? Sounds like a closed mind to me. Right. But perhaps we don't need to get to space. Perhaps it will come to us. Want to talk about aliens? Guess you don't believe in Area 51 either. Indeed. Speaking of alien-looking critters, Want to talk about dragonflies? Okay, I guess their eyes just creep you out. Is one of my stories what you need now? Okay, we'll just hang here.